Following the approval of the proposed measure giving the president special powers to adjust the excise tax for oil products, the Senate assured that guidelines are integrated in the bill to ensure it is the general public who will benefit the most should a tax suspension be implemented. Luisa Erispe has the full report.
Now that the decision to suspend or reduce the excise tax on fuel rests with Malacanang Palace, the Senate has issued assurances that measures are in place to prevent oil companies from exploiting the new legislation. Concerns have been raised by various sectors that the revenue loss might only benefit major corporations without providing the anticipated relief to the general public. However, Senator Sherwin Gatchalian reiterated that safeguards have been integrated into the bill to ensure that Filipino people, rather than gasoline stations, are the primary beneficiaries of the tax suspension.
Naglalagay ho rin ng safeguards para malaman po ng ating pamahalaan, ng ating gobyerno, kung magkano at ano po ang quantities na ini-import ng mga oil players at magkano rin po o ano yung quantities na sa kanilang inventaryo.
Under the proposed measure, once the excise tax is suspended or reduced, oil companies will be mandated to submit monthly monitoring reports to the Department of Energy. These reports must detail the volume of petroleum imported and the corresponding retail prices. The Bureau of Internal Revenue and the Bureau of Customs are also required to submit monthly reports outlining the resulting revenue loss to the government. These transparency measures aim to prevent hoarding and ensure that consumers are not overcharged.
Sa ganitong sitwasyon na napakabilis po pagtaas ng presyo, huwag ka lang magbenta ng petrolyo, kikita ka na kaagad. No? Iwan mo lang sa iyong tangke, kikita ka na kaagad. At yan ang ayaw natin mangyari dahil kung iniwan nila sa tangke yung kanilang petrolyo, wala tayong mabibili at lalong tataas ang presyo ng petrolyo. Kaya importante po na meron pong monitoring, may visibility, at meron rin pong disclosure ang mga oil companies lalo na sa presyo na ibinibili nila.
Upon the implementation of the tax reduction, fuel prices are expected to decrease by approximately 10 pesos for gasoline and 6 pesos for diesel. Meanwhile, despite the President's urgency certification for the proposed amendments to the Biofuels Act of 2006, which would allow the importation of biofuels and bioethanol, the measure failed to pass on the final day of the Senate session. Majority Leader Senator Juan Miguel Zubiri stated that the Senate requires further deliberation on the matter.
Maraming mga farmers na affected, maraming industries, the coconut farmers, the sugar farmers, the ethanol producers, the biodiesel producers. Parang there was a lot of fear among our colleagues na affected talaga sila. Tsaka maliit lang naman yung mawawala sa presyo, di ba? Kasi maliit lang ng blend ng biodiesel tsaka yung ethanol. So our colleagues, particularly the minority and some members of the majority, wanted a longer discussion on the floor.
Critics of the bill argue that its implementation could adversely affect an estimated 400,000 farmers who rely on the income generated from domestic biofuel and bioethanol blending. Lawmakers insist on further scrutiny to determine if importation will genuinely result in lower market prices.
In biofuels, pag nag-import ka, may blend rin siya no? So kailangan ma-compute mabuti kung talagang bababa yung presyo.
Nevertheless, the Senate has expressed readiness to convene a special session during the recess should the immediate passage of the measure become necessary.
Kung talagang sa pag-aaral, malaking impact sa consumers, pwede mag-special session.
Luisa Erispe from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.